Alright, so apparently somebody had an amp running to the back of my truck before we got it. Somebody had some kind of system in this truck before me. So that's all their crappy wiring. They didn't have RCAs, they were just using a stock radio. Here's all the panels that we had to take apart or take off to get to all this. Now we got some RCAs and some wire running all the way through up my dash, all the way through there. Alright, now it's time to plug everything back into the radio. We had to fix a couple extra things that we didn't intend to fix. But that's the antenna wire, our RCAs. Here's my microphone. And then all the okay. We got all the panels back in place for everything. And we're ready to wire everything up. We've got the radio in place. Now all that's left to do is plug everything up and listen to it. Alright, we're ready to plug into the amp. It's the positive wire going in the amp right now. Ground wire goes in the amp. This is just going to be a temporary setup for now, just so we can listen to it. And there goes the remote wire.
Okay. The input side, this pass through is to hook RCAs to another amp, like if you had 2 amps.
Alright, we got all the wires for the amp hooked up. Now all that's left to do is put the sub box in here and run the speaker wires to the sub box. Once again, this is a Punch Rockford Fosgate Punch 500 2-channel amp. And all my equipment will be linked down in the description if you need to check it out. But there it is.
So good, man, it does. I love the way it fits in there.
Alright, box is in. All that's left to do is hook the speaker wires up to the terminal right here, and we should be good to go. We still got to put carpet on the box, so this is not the last time we'll be putting it in, but it should be the second to last. Alright, this is the first time we're ever hearing this system. I got it Bluetooth to my phone playing this bass test. I'll also link that down in the description. But this is the first time listening to this system ever.
Show the amp.
Oh yeah, the amp comes on. It's got a blue light that comes on. We don't have any of the settings set right on it yet. We literally just hooked it up and wanting to listen to it. So here's our first listen to it. Sounds pretty good. They're not moving much at all.
Need a little more power, a little more volume.
Now they're moving. Man, that sounds awesome. That's such a clean sound. Okay, we got everything on the amp tuned. Well, not really tuned, but to where it'll sound pretty good. We didn't use the DVD and fine tune it like that or nothing, but it sounds really good now. We're pushing about 200 watts to each sub from this amp, so that's pretty powerful for the 210s. But we're done with it for now until we carpet the box, and then we're gonna do something a little bit more permanent here. Might go under the carpet, I don't know yet, but for now we're done with it. Alright, so as I said earlier, that was just like a temporary setup, just so we could listen to it in the meantime. So we took my box back out. This is the carpet. We ordered this online. And this, we're going to carpet the box, put that on there, and then redo some of the wiring. Not really redo it, but just make it look better. And then we'll be completely done with this build. Alright, so we got the whole box carpeted. The ends were kind of cool to do. They were sort of difficult though, in the way that we had to cut it and do all that. I didn't record any of that because we needed all of our hands to do it with. But it ended up turning out pretty good. We got the holes cut. Y'all saw that happening on the video. Cut out the terminal hole. But the way that we made these ends and this back part look so good is by a little thing called the iron, and it made it look a lot better. And there was also some creases here, and it fixed those up too. So nice little life hack for you. Okay, we got the subs put in the box. Now it's ready to go back in my truck. We got it carpeted, obviously. You saw that. The sides ended up looking pretty nice. I don't know how well that's showing up on camera. But I think it'll match the interior of my truck pretty well. So now it's time to put it back in. Alright, we got my sub box back in my truck. And man, that carpet matches so well with the interior of my truck. It don't look completely right on camera, but it matches so well in person. But now all that's left to do is hook it back up and cut some of the wires a little shorter so we have less slack. Alright, so our project now is completely done. We got the subs in there, got all the wiring nice and tidied up, shortened some of the wires, and everything should be back to working now. But I do have some more projects coming up soon, so stay tuned.